Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be making this super simple 20-minute creamy pasta. This one is popular amongst the kids and of course adults, and you can even add whatever you like to it, so let's get started. First up, you're going to start by putting 1 cup of coconut milk in a large pot. Then you're going to add 2.5 cups of blended tomatoes, and then you'll add about 3/4 cups of water. You're going to want to turn on the burner to medium-high and stir this up and let this start to begin to boil. From here, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Now, of course, you can add real onions to this as well, but this is going to be our quick recipe, so we are going to make this as easy as possible. Next up, you're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of smoked paprika. Then we are going to add 1/2 teaspoon of some thyme. Of course, we need the Italian spices, so we're going to add some oregano as well. Now, I would do this to taste. Not everybody likes a lot of oregano. You don't want it to be too overpowering, especially if you're going to serve it to the kids. So make sure you mix it up. I'd say I put in about 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon in here. Next, we'll do 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. This is also to taste if you like more or less. From there, you're going to add some pepper to taste. I used about 1/2 teaspoon. And then you're going to want to mix this up and let it cook on medium-high. We want the coconut flavor to be able to cook off and then to allow the sauce to start to thicken. From there, let's get this pasta water boiling. So you're going to add a lot of water to a new fresh pot and put that on high so it can boil. This is my favorite gluten-free pasta for the kids. I love that it doesn't get mushy, and it's also really easy for them to pick up with their hands. This Jovial brand is a little more pricey, but the noodles are exceptional. These don't get mushy either, and just like the other brand, they last in the fridge for days. Next, you want to make sure that your water for the noodles is salty, like ocean water. So I added just a few teaspoons to the pot. Next up, we have our garlic cloves. I'm going to use about 3 to 4, but you can add more if you like. I love garlic, so normally I'll use a few more than this. The reason that I'm adding the garlic at the end is because I noticed if you put it early on in the dish, the flavor tends to fade a little bit, and I really like to have that garlic taste in there, so that's why I add it later. Once you've peeled all of the garlic, you can cut it if you like, but I like to use this garlic crusher. To me, it disperses the flavor so well in the dish. From here, you should notice that your sauce is much thicker. You're going to turn down the heat on low when you add the garlic. And this is what it should look like when your sauce is finished. Whenever your water is boiling, go ahead and throw your pasta noodles in. These only take about 5 to 7 minutes to cook. One last thing we're going to do for the sauce, and that is to add some fresh basil leaves. I do about 3 leaves, and I pick these off of my basil plant. It's best to break these apart with your hands to get the most flavor, and then I just put them in a pot and stir and let them sit with the heat off for a few minutes. And make sure you check on your noodles to make sure they don't get too soft. I like to make sure mine are al dente, and I wanted to show you guys I have some roasted veggies I made last night. I'm going to add this to the pasta later. The reason that you want your noodles to be al dente before you put them into the pasta sauce is so this way the last few minutes of it cooking, it absorbs the sauce flavor as well. So as you can see here, I'm adding all the noodles and then I'm going to let it cook in the sauce for a few minutes. Another tip that I have is that if your sauce seems too thick or you want it a little bit thinner or you want it to cook a little bit more, go ahead and add some of the pasta water. This is to your discretion, but the pasta water is going to have some starch in it. So this is going to kind of make it a little bit more creamier as well. Now we are all done and this is ready to serve. Now you can add your veggies here or add them later. As far as myself, I was trying to plate this. It just wasn't working out the best for me, but all that matters is that the taste was amazing, right? And make sure you stay tuned afterwards if you want to see the mukbang. My son is in it with me, so there are some pretty funny moments in there. I hope you guys enjoy that. Here, I'm just trying to get some extra sauce so that I can top it on the noodles. It's not necessary, but like I said, it was for the plating. And you're pretty much done here if you want to keep it as like a simple pasta. But if you want to add the veggies, you can go ahead and add them now. Make sure they are nice and warm. Or like I said, you could have added them earlier. I just mixed mine up all together here. The roasted veggies that you see here is broccoli, mushrooms, and onions. If you like some spice in your pasta, I like to add some crushed red pepper. Feel free to add some vegan Parmesan. I have that recipe on my shorts as well. And I hope you guys enjoy. It's a super simple recipe, but it doesn't lack any flavor and tastes so good. So stay tuned for the mukbang and enjoy. Okay, you guys, so I served me some pasta right here with the veggies. I can't wait to dig in. I'm really hungry. Kyrie is sitting next to me, but these are the noodles. These noodles are by far my favorite brand, Top, the Jovial brand. So I'm about to just dig in. Bon appetito. You hear him saying, He's eating mangoes right now. But anyways, let's get into this. And I know I have some stuff on my shirt here. Mom life, right? So I just wanted to say the kids love this pasta. I mean, really everybody loves this pasta. This is one of those easy dishes that when you're like trying to accommodate everybody, it's like, okay, everybody's gonna like this pasta. I'm not one of those people that likes pastas that are really sweet. And this one is not like that. The coconut milk cuts the tartness from the tomatoes. And I added some of those chili flakes, which adds a little spice for me. Love that. I just love this dish because it's super easy for me to put together really fast. So, you know, those days when you're like on crunch time and you just kind of need to make something quick, but like really yummy. And the vegetables were super easy to roast. I actually just broiled them for like 10 minutes and it was just mushrooms and broccoli. And that was it. So I did that actually last night. And then this afternoon when I was making this dish, I just added them to it. It's a great touch because obviously like you may have kids that don't like the veggies and so they want it plain. So it's a nice way to kind of add it in there for you to get the veggies. But I will say, if I didn't mention this already, that if you blend the veggies together with the sauce, the kids will be eating all the good veggies, but they won't be able to tell. We don't have this problem with Kyrie because he loves, like, one of his favorite veggies is broccoli. He loves broccoli. He loves mushrooms. Like, he doesn't really not like anything. You want some? Like, I just gave him my broccoli right now and he's eating it. I like the thicker noodles for him. These thinner ones are just a lot harder for him to like pick up. He'll totally eat them if I just feed them to him. But we're at that stage with him now where we just like give him food and he eats it on his own. So I'll show you guys a picture of him in a second. Like he's knocking back the broccoli. But the thing I love also about these noodles is, from what I remember, being gluten-free, you know, sometimes these noodles can just be so trash. Like they can be so mushy, and these don't get like that at all. And the mushrooms add like a nice umami taste. Like I said, that part's optional. By itself, it's still really, really good. You want more? More broccoli? The only thing about the broccoli is I probably would have cut it a little bit smaller or made them a little bit smaller, because this way you can like get them in every bite instead of having big old pieces like this. Make sure there's not anything too spicy in here for me. Are you guys one of those people that like break your noodles with your teeth, or do you just slurp all the way through? I guess it depends for me, because sometimes I'll slurp, sometimes I'll like break them. It just depends on the day.
More? Okay. He just wants broccoli right now. Thank you. Don't touch that. I'll give you more. Here you go. I gotta get the video of him eating this. I gotta get some mushrooms in here. They've been just hanging out. He keeps looking at the camera, cracking up. Look. Look, Ivy. I hope I got stuff all in my teeth. It's all right though. And the mushrooms I used were like just the simple cremini mushrooms, which don't let them fool you. They come packed with a lot of flavor. And of course my lipstick's probably gonna be all gone by the time I'm done eating this. You want more? I should have started him like that. There you go. He just had some breast milk before this, so that's why he's not that hungry, but I kind of needed him to just chill out so that I can make the video. So he's kind of like picking at food right now. Bless you, Bubba. Do you see yourself? Do you see yourself? More? Okay. That's his way of saying he wants more. I just want to make sure he doesn't have anything spicy on here, like the okay, this one doesn't. Like I said, this dude loves broccoli. He could, if I give him mushrooms, he'll eat mushrooms too. Come on. I see, here's a little mushroom. Be careful with stuffing your face, Bubba. He's gonna try it, we're gonna see. Oh, is it spicy? Hot? You like it? We're almost done here. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. Like I said, it's so easy. Of course, some of my recipes are a little bit more gourmet and like, oh baby, want your cup? Some of my recipes, you know, take a little bit more time, especially because a lot of things are from like scratch. Chew it, baby. Is it spicy? Good job, you're chewing really well, Papa. But yeah, I do have a lot of stuff like this too that I want to share, those quick, easy meals. Because granted, even though your girl loves these expensive gourmet meals, because I just do, because I mean, who doesn't? I for sure make a lot of I whip up stuff really quick, often. So look forward to more of those as well. I do both. I'm on my last few bites here. By the way, trying to record videos with a 1-year-old, it's a task. It's a task. Because this little dude tries to like skip naps and stuff sometimes. So, he's just my road dog. More? You get everything, huh? Okay. One noodle? Let me get more, okay? But if I sit him down, maybe he'll just have to be a part of all my videos, because if I could sit him down, he loves feeding himself. So only thing is, a lot of times we're still breastfeeding. He probably breastfeeds like 4 times a day, and I'm still producing a lot, so he's getting a lot of his calories from there too. You want me to cut it for you? Here. Now pick it up. He's just playing with the noodles. I don't ever give him those noodles. So, anyways, we're all done. So yummy. You gonna say bye-bye, Papa? Say bye-bye. Is that Kyrie? Mama? Hello? Anyways, he don't want to talk to y'all right now. He in his own vibe. But we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.